We're gonna exercise, 'cause I'm a fat ass. I'm a fat ass. Hey, hey. So, this elliptical treadmill, well, I don't know what this thing's called. I'm assuming it's called an elliptical. My family found it on the side of the road. So we got it for free, and the LCD screen is broken. I mean, it works, but it doesn't work. Basically, it's stuck on 1 mile all the time, and it counts up to 1.99, and then it just stops counting. So if I run a mile and I go over that, I have to start it over and count up to a mile again. And I guess I can't really complain because it was free, and I have to exercise in my basement. And if you can see, I can't stand up completely straight, otherwise my head will hit this board, because I'm in my basement, and the basement's really low, and I'm so out of shape. Back in high school, I think I was 120, which, and I'm 5'4", and I was 120, so I felt pretty skinny. But, you know, after high school, college doesn't really require gym class anymore, so didn't really do the whole physical fitness thing. Didn't really concern about my diet. You know, I still eat pizza, I drink alcohol, I drink soda, I eat candy, I eat donuts. I have a sweet tooth like a motherfucker. But I don't want to get fat. That's like one of my, not a biggest fear of my life, but maybe a disappointment. Not that I don't think it's wrong to enjoy bad foods for you in moderation, but to sit there and get fat and then be pissed off about it would be my own fault, because I had the opportunity to get fit and lose weight. So if I don't take that opportunity, it's completely my fault, no one else's. And yeah, you know, people have, you know, health issues, diseases. Maybe they were born with a poor metabolism. As far as I go, I think I'm in the middle. I don't gain weight from everything I inhale, but I'm not gonna lie and say I haven't gained a lot of weight since high school. Like I said, I was 120 in high school, and I graduated in 2008. It's 2016, and I weigh 160 pounds, give or take. I have a lot of muscle built up in my legs. I used to ride bike for probably 7 to 8 hours a day when I was a kid and a teenager. But one day my bike got stolen, so I stopped riding my bike. My mom really couldn't afford to get me a new one. And when I was like 10 or so, maybe even 12, yeah, I think I was 12, we moved to another city, and I had no friends to play with. Every now and then there would be like a person that would move in, and we'd be friends for a while, but then like their parents would get new jobs, or their family was in the military and they'd have to move because we were right next to a naval base. So I never really kept friends long enough to really get close to people. I have an older sister, but we're 12 years apart, so I was pretty much an only child and had to play with myself. Not like that. Not, I'm sorry, I'm a pervert. You probably weren't even thinking it, and now I just made you do it. But basically, when I was a little kid, I discovered this site called Neopets. I'm sure you've all heard of it at one point or another if you've interneted long enough. And I had this GameSpy arcade where I could chat with people and play different games. And then the whole Zynga and MySpace and Gaia Online social media came about. I became an internet whore. Not sexually, but socially, in terms of like getting a lot of friends and picture likes and comments, and you'd have to like fight to get on someone's top 8. And so because I spent the last 15 years of my life sitting on a computer chair playing video games and chatting online and working on graphic design and art instead of playing sports or going outside and exercising, I've developed a poor self-discipline, a poor drive to get up and do things, which I guess ties into discipline. I have a poor diet, but I absolutely love fruit and vegetables, and I love healthy things. I eat plenty of it, but I also eat plenty of bad things, which kind of neutralizes all of the good things that I do for my body. Hold on. Sweat's burning my eyes. I sweat so badly, and it's like no matter how much water I drink, it like comes right out of me. And that's probably due to, 1, poor air circulation down here. 2, this is a lot of work for my body because my body's not used to doing this. My body's used to walking 12 to 16,000 steps a day at work because I'm on my feet nonstop. The only time I sit down is to eat, and that's probably like 20 or 15 minutes at most. But I'm on my feet and walking the entire day. But as soon as I get home, I'm sitting in a chair on my computer. So it's hard to develop new habits, as we all know. It's so easy to develop bad habits, but to develop good habits and to stop habits is the real demon in the equation. So when my family got this elliptical thing here, I told myself I was going to start exercising 3 nights a week because the way my schedule was set up, I didn't want to exhaust my body to the point where I couldn't handle my workload physically. Plus, I've been making YouTube videos and working on art, and I didn't want to have to sacrifice my hobbies just for the sake of being healthy. I thought, well, there has to be some way I can maintain all of it at the same time and still have fun and be happy. My water is almost gone. I've only been exercising for a half hour, minus the little breaks that I've been taking to talk and breathe and record this. And so I started exercising 3 nights a week, as I told myself I would do. I was doing cardio, like jumping jacks and lunges and squats and those like bicycle things on the ground and planks and just random things that I would find on YouTube. And I even bought an exercise mat so that I can have something sort of cushiony to put my weight on instead of using the concrete floor. But I got busy, and I let that busyness distract me from my goals. And it's so easy to tell yourself, oh, well, I'll exercise tomorrow. And then tomorrow comes and something comes up. And then you tell yourself, oh, well, I'll exercise tomorrow. And suddenly it's 2 weeks later and you told yourself, oh, shit, I was going to exercise. I didn't do that. So then you tell yourself, well, if I'm not going to exercise, I should at least cut out some bad foods out of my diet. So for like a week, week and a half, I'll be good. I won't drink any soda. But then I walk by the donuts at work, and then I'm like, fuck, they look so good, they smell so good, and I haven't had anything bad, so I eat one. Well, then suddenly eating a donut turns into eating the donut, and then at dinner time drinking the soda, and then about an hour later from that, doing a couple shots of, vodka or rum or whiskey or something, and that adds up a lot of calories in one day. And if I'm not exercising, as much as I'd love to say that fat goes straight to my boobs, I'm pretty sure it goes straight to my belly. And I have a lot of leg muscle, but I have no upper body strength. And I don't have any weights to lift. I don't really have anything down here that I could simulate. And all I've got is this little treadmill. Not treadmill, elliptical. I don't know exercise equipment. I'm sorry, I'm a noob. But I figured this would motivate me to exercise since I can be in the privacy of my own home. I can go at my own pace. I can do it for however short or long I want to. And right now I'm at half of a mile, according to my broken LCD. This thing's completely magnetic and battery operated. It takes 4D batteries. It's nothing fancy, and I'm sad to say it, but I value putting money into my computer so I can play video games more than I value buying exercise equipment. But I invested in a nice pair of sneakers. Usually I only spend like $20 or less on sneakers because I wear them out so fast at work. But they weren't really supporting my feet, which is bad in the long run. So I decided to invest in some Nikes. These shoes normally go for like $140, and I got them for $80. So that's a lot of money to me for a pair of shoes. But they're very comfortable. They're very durable. They support my feet really well. But there's one problem. Doesn't matter how nice of shoes I wear. It's not going to make me skinnier. It's not going to make me stronger. It's not going to make me a better person. It's me that will make that happen. But as far as health goes, my one leg is shorter than the other. And I understand everyone has one shorter than the other. But the L5 disc, I think, in my spine has a little pocket in it. And so the length difference is significantly different. So when I'm walking, it looks like I'm doing the gangster limp, And apparently I didn't wash all my makeup off because, the sweat that's dripping down on the machine is like a milky white color. That's nasty. But it's probably why my eyes burn so much. Eyebrows, eyelashes, why you no do your jobs. But so yeah, and the result of that is my hip hurts constantly because I do a lot of walking at work. And I usually work 8 hours a day, but on Thursdays I work for 12 hours a day overnight. So not only am I tired, but I'm physically fucked up. And I've been doing my job for 4 years, so you figure, let's see, there's 52 weeks in a year, so that means there's a lot of Thursdays, and 4 years of that is a lot of stress on my leg. So my hip hurts, my knee crunches, it's not cracking, like your knuckles crack or a random elbow cracks or anything, like it crunches. It's like I'm stepping on leaves every time I go up a pair of stairs, or if I'm down on the ground and I'm getting back up to stand up, it crunches. And I fear one day I'm gonna have to get like knee surgery or something. I'm gonna look into getting some sort of knee brace. So we'll see how that goes. But anyways, I thought I'd do an exercise vlog just to prove to you guys that after I lost the Frost Ring Arena, I wasn't lying. I said I'd exercise because I don't want to live with the guilt of lying. I don't want to tell everyone, oh, I'm going to exercise. Take an Instagram picture and be like, oh my god, guys, this is so much fun. I exercised for like 40 minutes. When really it was like 10 seconds. So you have physical proof that I'm here in the flesh, doing ish. And you might be saying, well, Kyra, why don't you just go to a gym? I hate people, okay? Why do you think I play video games at home? I hate the outside world. Don't get me wrong, it's beautiful. But I'm really self-conscious. I don't want people staring at me. I don't want to have to judge myself and live to someone else's standards. I feel like if this person is doing X miles at X speed, I have to do that same thing, otherwise I'm worthless. And that's not true. The lesson to learn here is it doesn't matter what you're doing or where you start. If you're doing something, you're doing something right. And maybe one day I can do a 13-mile marathon. For now, I can do 1 mile. And I imagine if I had the correct techniques and equipment and not a wooden board smacking my head every time I go up. It doesn't smack me, but like it brushes my hair. So I'm constantly concerned about that more than the exercise sometimes because I don't want to hit my head. And every now and then my feet go numb and tingly. It's only when I'm on this machine. If I am exercising other places, then it's not a big deal. I've got this shirt from Loot Crate on. It's a skull made of cats and cat faces. And this is me and my ugly self with no makeup on, no photoshopping, just my eyes burn like a bitch from sweat and this makeup. Oh, goddamn. But it's gonna take some work for sure to get where I want to get. I'm not really concerned about losing a lot of weight. I mean, like I said, I'm 160 on average. I think for my height, maybe 130 or 140 would be perfect. So as long as I keep eating a little better and trying to exercise sometimes, we'll be okay. But yeah, this is me in my crowded basement. We have a pool table that we use for storage, and there's my glasses because I can't exercise with glasses on. And well, I think that's it. I'm not good at blogging at all, or vlogging. But yeah, look how pale I am. I'm a dead person walking. If anyone needs a pale girl for a movie, hit me up. I will certainly help out. Ugh, the worst thing is like the sweat makes you so cold feeling. Like I'm so hot, but because my body's trying to cool itself down, it's so cold and wet and nasty. So I'm going to go grab a shower, and then I'm going to try and beat the Frost Ring Arena. and that would be really awesome if I beat it tonight. I always get like 1 or 2 fights away, and that time I actually got on the actual final fight, if you saw the previous video, and I lost. And it sucks, but you just gotta keep trying. So, I'm Kyrie Jenkins, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.